What up, Nine?
Trapaholics Mixtapes.
As the 9% and word would say, make a better you, a better us.
Fuck being rational, give them what they ask for.
Who do you think you are? I'm the word. Boy, man, I'm the one who put in the work.
When I move, is it a quick rumble? I will never ever fall, never stumble. And I don't need to be humble. Break down walls like Jericho crumble.
What up, though? It's the word. You see the title. We about to get into it. Hey, do me a favor real quick. Hit that like. And if you new, hit that subscribe, man. Big you, but it mean the world to me. But what it do with the business is, let me get into the chat. Yo, it's Mike. What it do, fam? Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Young Riaz. What up? I know Young Riaz seen this title. Like, yeah, man, I want to get like 4 or 5 wives, man. You crazy. Man. One is enough. One is enough. Dee dee, dee 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 dee. What up, though, D? Appreciate it. Hey, man, we talked to the ladies yesterday. Nobody came up. Nobody really gave no opinion. So tonight, hopefully, we get better interaction. We'll talk to the fellas, man, and the ladies too, man. Y'all want to give y'all opinion, y'all perspective, how y'all look at the situation. If men think marriage is still a goal in 2025, uh, feel free to give your opinions, but I geared it to the fellas. I want to hear what the fellas say, and I do that. Get the women perspective and the male perspective to help understand it because a lot of what I see in this world today is just misinterpretation, misunderstanding the concept. Man and women are different creatures. We got different needs, different wants, and we got different perspectives, man. And these conversations, I like to do them to help each side understand the other one because that's all it be. Men think women should think like them, and women think men should think like them, and that's like we ain't the same, bro. So I kind of Earth Day, what it do, sis? What it do? Yes, that kind of gave my opinion about this. Y'all know I am married. I'm married. Marriage for me was a goal. As a man, maturing into a man. I thought about legacy, right? And not just having a kid, but bringing that kid up, giving them everything that I got. Understanding what I didn't have when I was younger, and make sure they got. So to do that, I got to be in the kids' lives. So I always think being effective and efficient, right? Best way to do that is to get married, start a family, make sure me and the woman I had kids with is on the same page. So I'm not teaching them something and then he going somewhere else learning something different. That'll confuse kids. I kind of came up like that in a way or in a sense, right? And that's called confusion. Confusion. The more confusion, the less effective and efficient you are. Doug, what it do with the business is, man. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. So I'm asking the fella, is marriage still a goal? Like, do y'all think about marriage? Because I don't see the purpose of it. I mean, I believe in clear communication, right? Like, I remember when I was younger. And I used to tell some girls like, look, man, we ain't in no relationship. We could be cool. We can have fun, but I can't be with you, right? I can't be with you, but you cool. We can have fun. Clear communication. That way you don't create no expectations on nobody else know about. That's what happens. You say relationship, and then people start having these expectations that they didn't communicate, and it's like you ain't living up to something you ain't know you had to. Right? So I always believe in clear communication, especially when it came to like uh, anything outside me, really. Because even when I was younger, like even to this day, it's not easy to be friends with me, man. And I to be my friend, you gotta have an understanding of me because I move certain type of way. And if you move funny around me, I'm just ain't built like that. I ain't built with a lot of understanding when it comes to moving funny around. And that's because of my life experience. I grew up kind of rough and hard. People quit funny, that mean they was trying to do something. So, and then you just look into the world. And the reason I made it to 41 is because, you know, my beliefs. So I believe in, like, I'm not gonna put an expectation on you without first telling you what it is. And then that way you can agree to or disagree with it, right? So, like, even in relationship, messing around with females, bro, it was just, if we go do it, we go do it. If we don't, then we don't, right? That's just what it was, man. That's just what it was. So I always communicated that, but a lot of times that's how people get game ran on. People always have uh, motives why they interact with you. Sometimes somebody might just think you cute, got a nice body, want to hit it a couple times, and then go about their business. But they don't communicate it like that. The way they get you is to get you to, thinking you in a committed relationship, right? But then once they get what they want, then they out, right? So you got to do your due diligence. So I'm just wondering, like, for guys, because like these young cats different, right? Young cats different. Some people don't see the purpose of marriage, right? Some people don't think it's necessary, right? And that's fine. There are different folks for different folks, right? Some people get on boats, some people get on yachts, some people get on rafts. That's just how it is, man. So I'm not even shaming or faulting nobody if they agree with marriage or don't, right? I'm just asking because I'm always interested in why. Like why a person look like that. And normally it's probably because of the personal experience, right? What they went through in life. And if they just don't see it necessary. I forgot the young lady who was on the show. I was having a similar conversation and she was like, uh, he wasn't for it, because of, basically what she been through. I was trying to kick it to her, tell her like, maybe you need to change up. It's the type of men you dealing with, right? Versus men in general being like this, you gotta really look at it and be like, nah, this is this type of dudes I'm dealing with. And understand what you like and what you don't like and why you like it and why you don't like it. Because what you like might not be good for you. You know, at one point, I wanted a ride or die chick. I wanted you know what I'm saying? Like a chick, and because I was in the street. So I wanted a chick who understood, like, look, I'm hustling, so I don't need you in my face all the time. I can't be around you all the time. I can't move, and you need to understand that because I got to move, then I got to move. If I got to do something, I got to do something. And there's gonna be people around. I needed you, so that's why I wanted, a chick like that. But as I matured and got older, I'm like, I'm straight. Cause that shit come with everything, come with something, man. And right now, I'm straight. I'm straight. Everything come with something. So that's my question. Any single fellas out there with y'all think, man? Or like I said, the lady, even from your own personal experience, what you observe, like, do you think like it's a goal for men in 2025 to get married, right? And I don't know. I would hate like social media is not a good barometer, not a good way to judge. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's not, but there's a lot of people ain't on social media. So when you see, like, I be hearing these dudes talk. Like it's a, I ain't even gonna say the name of the content creator, but they doing the show right now. It's a big show, and they got a question posted: is black women for recreational use only? And it's like, bruh, like I hate when like I said like this. I'm gonna say like from that point. Like I can get up there and argue that any woman who ain't respecting herself, yeah, probably recreational. Don't mean um don't gotta mean black women. You know, just any woman not respecting herself. Is more. I mean, that's what she don't respect herself. So why you gonna respect her? But like, just be. And this is my perspective. This is how I see life. But when you and my wife ain't black, remember that. My wife ain't black. But when you're talking about the total package, when you're talking about elegance, intelligence, beauty, class, when you put all that on one woman, it's always more profound on a black woman. Man. I'm just saying. It's like that's why a lot of the world try to emulate the black woman. And that's why all the world try to be hating on black women. When you put them four things together, ain't nobody wearing it like a sister, man. That's not happening. That's not happening. So for recreational use only, like bro, y'all wow. It'd be black dudes saying that shit. And half of them be single. I ain't even gonna say half. I'd say 80% of them single. They mad as hell. They ain't shit. And don't no woman want 'em. Because they recognize they ain't shit. So I don't see how people be. I don't know. That shit just weird to me. It's weird how people talk down on women, like general, making general statements. I mean, you can look at any sex, race, culture. You can and find good and bad, right? You can look at anybody and find good and bad. But it's just sad when and people do it for shock value. Most people on here trying to be shock jocks and shit, trying to say something crazy to go viral. You know, motherfuckers be reading that 48 Laws of Power, don't understand from the perspective it was written from, but they just roll with it. And when they say any attention is good attention, even bad attention, they were talking about it was somebody observing people in power, describing what they do. They weren't telling you to do this shit. They was telling you to be aware of this shit. But if you don't know what the author is trying to convey, like most of the fucking world don't, you'll think, oh, this is a rule book on how to gain power. Nah, bro. That ain't what that's for. It's making you aware. It's putting you up on game. This is what these people do. This is how these people move. It was trying to put you up on game, but you know, most people sheep. They read something and do it. But all attention ain't good attention because everybody ain't built to take bad attention. Everybody ain't built for that shit. And when you ain't that bad attention, that shit'll devour your ass. But you for the fuck shit, man. You know, any attention is good attention. Yeah, that's how that work out. But like that, yeah, my bad, my screen was black. But yeah, so that was my question. For I mean, just coming up, I know I had to get myself together to even be worthy of a wife, right? I had to, stop doing a lot of the dumb stuff. I had to grow up, assume responsibility and be capable of taking accountability. So I had to build myself, you know, yeah, I had to build myself up to even be considered a quality man, to even be considered a husband, you know, if you want a quality girl, anybody can get with anybody. But if you want something quality, you got to make sure you are quality. If you want something quality, you got to make sure you are quality, especially as a man, you should be anyway. Because I don't know, I think women should be selective. I think women should be selective, but it happens. It happens. Give me one second. Yeah, so um, yeah, I'm just interested. Like, is that a goal for men in 2025? And if it is, like, like I said, I think as a man, right, you need to get your shit together first, right? You have to be, I mean, at least those two things, protecting and providing. If you ain't able to do those two things on a high level, you can't be effective and efficient at protecting and providing. Then I don't even know why you would start a family or try to, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know, just today's era, I always look at it like, I don't use that term nuclear family, but I believe in being effective and efficient. So just looking at ways to do so is if the mom and dad on the same page, you know, they have a better opportunity of rearing the children right. So they have a great opportunity to thrive in life, not just survive. You know, sometimes, you know, depending on the circumstances, situations, and people in, you do the best you can do. So uh, I know it was common in the environment I grew up in to teach your kids how to survive, right? Because that's what was needed in that environment. You had to teach them how to survive, how to be smarter. You know what I'm saying? But where I'm the position I'm in now, of course I'm gonna teach my kids how to survive, but I want to teach them how to thrive. You know, I want to teach them how to thrive in life. But to do that, I mean, I mean, to be effective and efficient, that's the key. When you doing something, man, question yourself: am I being effective and efficient? Can I even be effective and efficient? Do I got the tools to be effective and efficient at what I'm doing? And if I don't, why not go get them real quick? Same thing like being a husband. If you have that goal, I want a wife and kids and stuff. Make sure you got the right tools to actually produce and be effective and efficient in doing so. Because if you don't, then I mean, it is what it is. And that even start. I mean, like I was telling the women yesterday, you know, if you it's how you market yourself, how you present yourself. You know, if you don't have much to offer, then that's what you fishing with. You fishing with some bad bait. That's what you go get. You fishing with some good bait. That's you gonna get better fish. So it's what you have to offer. And it ain't always got to be money. It ain't always got to be money. It can be, in 9 times out of 10, you got a good character. You'll find a quality one. You got a good. You might not find that bad B. You know what I'm saying? But you'll find a good quality woman if you got a good character. Quality women. I don't like using high value. I think that term high value just means money or status. That's what that should mean. You got money and status and still be a piece of shit person. So I don't like using that. I like to say high quality. You know, to find a quality person, you yourself have to be of quality. Because somebody who got their shit together mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, they ain't about to deal with nobody who don't. Because they know how hard it was for them to get where they at. So like I don't deal with insecure people. I don't deal with people who got low confidence or low self esteem because they tend to take that shit out on you. Whatever people like, man, with people, man, I'm straight. Low self esteem, low confidence. I don't deal with. But hey, if you're a quality man, you got good character. You know what I'm saying? Women, a quality woman are definitely quality women. Like I said, it might not be the bad beat, might not be the Instagram model. You don't want that anyway if you're trying to start a family. You're trying to have kids, man. I want a girl dressed like a library attendant. You know what I'm saying? All that should be shown to me privately, not to the world, not to the world. It was like, yeah. Yeah, so I mean, you really want a quality woman. So that was my goal. Fix myself first. Once I fix myself, then I attract. What I am. I attract that, and that's what I did. And I attracted that in my wife. That's what I did, and that's what happens, man. When people see you ain't for the shit, they don't really fuck with you with the shit. Anything that come around and try to learn something, try to get you to rub off on them, stuff like that. But when you ain't for the shit, people know it. They respect you. They don't put the shit on you. So it was women that wouldn't even approach me. That used to approach me because they knew I wasn't on that type of time. Same thing for like women. Like men always hit on women. You know what I'm saying? Man go hit on women. But if you carry yourself with class and grace, man, and a man on that bullshit, they gonna be intimidated by it. They know that's gonna be a tough shell to crack because they got that bullshit, all that little game they run ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. They be intimidated by it. So that's what I'm saying. Like you got to build yourself up for quality. So that's what I did. But yeah, I was just interested in that. Like, is marriage still a thing in 2025? We going into 2026. All right, we about to go through a whole new year. Ain't nobody getting young. But I think is it like because there's so many, uh, what we generally focus on is negativity because it don't feel good. So we notice that first. We don't see the positivity a lot. We don't see a lot of the positivity. Or when we see it, we just assume like, oh, that's an anomaly. That's an exception to the rule. That's how we view it. Marriage is a beautiful thing if you do it with the right person. Man. You do it with the wrong person, of course, you will have adverse effects. It ain't gonna be good, bro. Not gonna be good if you get married to the wrong person. Bro. You got to do it the right way for the right reasons too. I got married for the wrong reasons the first time. Didn't go well. Got married for the right reasons the second time. I'm in heaven. I'm in heaven. I love my life. Couldn't ask for a better partner, man. Couldn't ask for a better partner. And it's like it's not like when you do it with the right person, it's effortless. It's like it's. I mean, I put effort into our relationship. I'm thoughtful. I'm observant. You know what I'm saying? But it's easy to do. Even the things like I might hire my wife asks for something. I just get up and do it. Don't even think about being tired. Now back then I'd be like, man, I'm tired. Why you fuck with me when I'm relaxing? And you gonna wait till I get comfortable. I used to talk shit like that because I didn't really. I ain't gonna lie to you. I didn't. I used to get like annoyed by my ex. I used to get annoyed, and I know why. And I ain't. It's no shade or nothing. It just wasn't right. That's how I knew the relationship wasn't right because almost anything and everything she did annoyed the shit out of me. Like my wife don't annoy me. I don't get annoyed by my wife. And if I do, it's like laughable almost. And it's not even annoyed. I'd be like, man, you get on my nerve. It just pull the right puzzle pieces together. That's what it is. That's what you do it the right way. If you do it the wrong way, man, it'll be constant conflict. Every little thing, like me and my wife don't do that tit for tat. We don't do tit for tat shit. That shit weird, man. It's like you're in a relationship with somebody and it's like that's the op. Like like I ain't gonna be in a relationship with somebody you beefing with. Like y'all going tit for tat. Y'all intentionally trying to hurt one another or even annoy. Like I know I annoy my wife because I play a lot. joke a lot. I like to have fun. I like to smile. So I know I annoy her, but not to the point where, like, not out of malice. It's not malicious. All right. But when you in a relationship and y'all gonna tit for tat, that shit weird, bro. It's like you intentionally trying to hurt somebody. Like you supposed to be protecting this person, both of y'all, man and women. Y'all supposed to be down for one another, protecting each other from the rest of the world. But y'all two, it's like you sleeping with your enemy. I don't even see why, bitch. And I mean, people force relationships because they make stupid mistakes. They get to hunching on each other, baby pop up, and now they feel like it's they obligated to be together. You know, I don't know, man. I can't be in no relate. I can't even be around people if I feel like they hold some type of animosity against. I don't feel right. I don't want you around me feeling like that because people get jumpy, bro. People might be having a bad day. They got some pent up frustration, and you available. I'm good. I'm good, bro. I don't want nobody who feels some type of way around. You feel some type of way, go feel like that over there down the street somewhere. Don't come around me with that. That's how shit happen, man. That's how something small turn to something big, and then people get unscrupulous and they crash out. So I couldn't do that. No, I couldn't be in a relationship where you know I couldn't do it. I don't see how people do it. And I mean, just recently, the last couple months, you seen that with from content creators where they had all this animosity with one another, and one of them took the other one out and took himself out. Like, bro, like that's wild, bro. That is wild. You get to that point where you commit yourself to someone and then you physically, I don't know. But I mean, I ain't gonna say I understand. I ain't throwing everything away for nobody, bro. Them dudes be like, I can't have you, nobody will. And then they want to off you and then off themselves. Like, I'm straight, bro. I done had women cheat on me. I'm like, shit, all right. Shit, it's your body, man. I ain't got no paperwork on it. Shit, you opened your legs, you did that. All right, have a nice life. On to the next one. Man, there's too many people on this planet, y'all. Too many people on this planet. So y'all be throwing everything away. I ain't even going to jail. I ain't fighting. Only way, like, if my man, right now, my wife went out and cheated on, I ain't about to fight her or the dude. No, I'm go about my business, man. Only way I'm gonna fight for my wife if she wrong. Now, if she do something, and yeah, I'm straight. I'm good. I can't. I don't know, bro. I ain't never looked, man. I done had a chick, you know. I ain't gonna lie. I did some petty shit. I'm yeah. I ain't gonna say this, but let me tell a different story. Yeah. So I mean, I had a chick cheat on me, and it didn't. My heart wasn't broke. It was just like, shit, man, I'm fucked up. I thought we was cool, but shit, you let him crack. I'm straight. I move on, bro. I ain't about to fight no dude because he done banged because somebody opened their legs and let him in. What I'm gonna fight him for? I ain't about to be mad at her. Shit, you ain't my property. Shit, you ain't my problem no more neither. See ya. On to the next one, bro. You sure you can't be loyal? You ain't faithful. So what I'm gonna get all mad for? Thanks for showing me your true colors. Motherfuckers be crying. I'm sorry, I made a mistake. How the fuck you make a mistake and screw somebody up? That ain't no mistake. I had a chick say, I was drunk. You was drunk. What that mean? So I get drunk all the time. I ain't did no shit like that. So that mean, I mean, what's the purpose of us getting back together? You gonna stop drinking? Okay then. Well, fuck. Yeah. So I've been through some stuff like that, man. But I ain't about to throw nothing away, especially my life. I don't lost money. I don't lost material things through relationships. I mean, that shit come and go, bro. But your life, your freedom. Nah, bro, I'm straight. I done had dudes try to fight me because I ain't look. He ain't tell me he had a man. She told me she was single. Now you pulling up on me like, bro, look, trust me, I ain't gonna mess with her again. But other than that, I ain't about to fight you over her, bro. You want to fight over like, bro? Go on about your business. Go on about your business. You know how many people have lost their life, men and women, over stupid shit like that? Because the person you with went and screwed somebody else, and now you want to fight the other person. Like that shit sounds stupid. That shit sounds stupid. Like what's that gonna do anyway? Gonna make you feel better? Nah, bro. Even if you whoop the person, then what's we gonna do? They ain't gonna do nothing but crack their legs open with somebody else, man. So it's you got to see them qualities in people. People loyal. People got discipline, men and women. You know, that's what we talk about sexual maturity. So now everybody ain't qualified to be married. Everybody ain't marriage material. You got to go through the bad to find the good, right? It's like going to the swap meet. You got to go through them booths to find some quality shit. Some people, there be some quality stuff at swap meets, right? You just got to go through all the bullshit to find it. Right? You got to go through like a garage sale, man. That's how it is. Like finding a good doctor, right? That's how it is. That's a better analogy. Find a good doctor, you have to go through some bad ones to find that good one. And that's like when you talk about marriage material, everybody ain't qualified to be married. Everybody ain't built for it. Everybody ain't built for it. You see people be married for 20, 30 years and do some dumb shit and throw all that shit away for a moment. All the things you done built with this person is gone for a moment. I'm straight. I done seen that mistake made too many times. It ain't got to be that long. It can be like 5, 10 years. Everything going good. I had a moment of weakness. Like, nah, man. That's like I'm listening to Steph Curry wife. He talking crazy as hell. If I was Steph Curry, I'd be like, bro, I don't know, bro. You can't be talking like that in public. If you feel like that, you need to come talk to me about it. You don't need to talk to the world. Cause that shit sound crazy. That shit sound premeditated. Like, like yeah, I'm gonna cheat on stuff. Like this the build up. This the excuse. I don't feel like I get enough attention from who him. So all you should be craving attention for. Everybody ain't marriage material, but like if your woman's seeking attention outside of you, then that's gonna be a problem. Cause she go get it. She definitely go get it. Same thing for the man. If your man seek attention outside of you, oh, he go get it. Somebody go. I don't care if he ain't got no teeth and bald spots. No, somebody go like that. Somebody go find. That's just how it is. Man. Somebody gonna like him because he with you. And if you got him, then he must got something. I want to figure out what he got. And that's how that shit works sometimes. It's dumb shit. But everybody ain't qualified to be married, man. Chris, what it do with the business is, fam? Bud Files, what up, though, fam? Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Yeah, everybody ain't qualified to be married. So, when I be hearing these people talk, it's various reasons. I heard men say, they say it's crap, legal system, all that. I'd be like, I don't know about all that. I wouldn't even be marrying a woman who I think, got any inkling. You can't say all women's plans is nice. If I got an inkling that a woman will marry me and get rid of me just for the money or shit like that, they got prenups for that, man. They got things to protect you for that. There's ways you can protect yourself from it. But man, you can tell she only there for the money. But you just naive. That's how I look at it. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just super observant or something, right? I don't know. I think I might just be super observant. But I can tell why somebody around me, but I can always tell. I don't care, friends, romantically. I always can tell why people around me. If you just listen to them, they'll tell you they feel. If you just listen to people, all you got to do is listen. Like let people talk. They will suppose they say. Even me, I be saying more than I want to say most of the time. And keep letting me talk. That's why I be like, let me get my ass off here if I say say something I don't want to say. But yeah, you can always tell. You can identify what people around you. Do. So I mean, that's what I was saying. It was a couple conversations we had talking about the emotions, right? Sometimes you be in love with the idea about being in a relationship and actually in love with the person. And when emotions will blind you, it'll be signs right in front of you that this person ain't for you, and you won't see it because you're more focused on being in a relationship than the person you're in a relationship with. So that's why I said you gotta tell why you with a person, man. Because if it's just for the relationship and it ain't for the person, that shit ain't gonna work out. It ain't gonna work out, man. And my wife thinks she the shit. This like the damn drumstick. My wife can learn how to fry some chicken, boy. Fry like my grandma used to. But yeah, so is the goal for a man still married? And are you building yourself to even be considered a husband, right? Because shit, women ain't settling no more. I can tell you that much. Women be like, fuck that. I'll be by myself till I'm old. Go get me a rose or something. I'm good. Women ain't settling for that shit no more, bro. Women is not settling. Like my sister in law, she ain't settling for shit. She ain't settling. You like, fuck that. If the right guy don't come, I'm straight. If I don't meet the right one, check all the boxes, she's straight. I don't blame her. Settling don't get you nothing but headache and heartache. You get both of the aches with headache or with settling. The headache and the heartache. Shit, you settling, that shit can cause PTSD. Walking around and get with a crazy ass person because you settle. Motherfucker, ruin your life. That's what be happening. I didn't laughing at nobody. Well, that's what be happening, man. People get with some crazy ass person. They be like, fuck that. I ain't never dating no more. I ain't never there. I don't blame you. That shit called PTSD. Build that wall up. And don't never let it down. That's what happened fucking with the wrong person. I have been traumatized for life. That's why you gotta be careful. Don't settle. Get what you deserve. Make sure you deserve what you asking for too. Because some people be wanting to take, but they can only afford baloney. Like the state, they deserve steak, but they only get baloney quality. Like so, make sure you deserve what you seeking or what you asking for. Build yourself up, man. That's all you gotta do. But don't be baloney quality asking for steak. Think you deserve steak. Been married 18 years, and that's for hey, it's work, bro. You know what my uncle told me? He said getting a woman ain't hard, but it's the keeping her part. You know, he always told me that it ain't hard to get a woman. The work starts when you get her. Hard to keep her. That's when the work come in. You get a good woman to commit. Oh yeah, you'll be putting in work, bro. That's a 9 to 5 right there. Ain't it, Chris? 18 years? Yeah, that's a 9 to 5, bro. Trust me. I ain't on 18 years yet. I'm coming up on 10. But I've been with my wife for 18 years. I've been with her for 18 years. Nah, it ain't been 18 years. It's been 2013. What's this? 2025. 12 years. So we've been together 12 years since 2013. I do that right? Yeah. 13, 23 is 10. Then 2 months. Yeah, but that's what I say, bro. Everybody ain't built for everybody ain't built for marriage, bro. Man or women. And if you ain't built for it, bro, don't fuck with it. Don't fuck with it. It's definitely investing. You have to invest in yourself. And you have to invest into the other person, man. You have to be compassionate. You have to be willing to take compromises. So if you got that independent mindset, marriage ain't for you, man or woman. If it's me, then marriage ain't for you. That shit ain't gonna work. Unless you just find somebody you can dominate and just go do everything. I don't know. That ain't marriage to me. That's ownership. That's possession. Hey Chris, I be tripping out. Listen to some of these people talk about like marriage and shit, especially the men. Talk about how and like I can tell y'all ain't married. Chris. I can tell y'all ain't married. You want a woman to fully submit, bruh. Okay, yeah. My wife say that shit. She submits. But that don't mean I gotta compromise, bro. It's just you got to keep the peace, bro. You got some shit you go compromise on. They be having these ideas on how they want that shit don't work like that. That's why motherfuckers single, bro. That's why motherfuckers single or you be married and then she go fuck around and find somebody else on your ass who will treat her right. All that domination and all that shit, bro. Unless you get a weak ass woman, bro. And then it's like shit, I don't want no weak ass woman. If a woman like you know, people say, well, I'm a man in the house and I don't gotta listen to my woman. Man, shit don't work like that, bro. It's shit I listen to my wife. Like if it's her field of expertise, I listen to it. If it's my field, then we go with me. That's just how it works, bro. Y'all a team. Y'all come together. That's how you be effective and efficient. Man, it's annoying as hell. My little doorbell making that noise and shit. Y'all hear somebody, that's the doorbell. That's the little sensor, somebody walk up on it. Yeah, but that's how that works. Yeah, man. Like I be hearing these cats talk about marriage, man. I be like, that's why your ass single, bro. To be honest. No, I didn't do that. Oh, what? When did oh, I'm tripping, bro. I don't know. Okay. I ain't even about to tell y'all what happened, bro. Y'all go laugh at me. I ain't about to tell y'all what happened, but anyway, yeah, man, I'm tripping. Get that sour. Yeah, but shit, man, we have a free talk, bro. Ain't nobody hitting on the subject. We had married men and shit. So the only thing we can do is get off the back. My boy been married for 18 years. Experience is a motherfucker, bro. I'm telling you. I'll be listening to cats. And they get that experience. It's different. It's some shit you can't read in a book, bro. And when it comes to marriage, man, there ain't gonna be no book or no pamphlet to tell you how to do it right or wrong. But a person who experienced the ups and the downs of it, I tell you, oh my bad, bro, my bad. I wasn't even by my computer, bro. My bad, bro. My bad. I wasn't even by my. I went outside and went back in the kitchen and got my chicken, bro. My biz ass, bro. I know you at work, but if you can pop back up, I'm right here, bro. Yeah, but marriage, man, it's not for the faint of heart, bro. It take work, and it's constant work. You're constantly working on yourself, and you will be working on your marriage, man. And you'll be working on yourself and the relationship. And if you don't work on the relationship, bro, like people, I made it a joke when I do it. I be rubbing my wife's feet. Her feet be hurting, bro. So I rub her feet. People be laughing at that. But guess what? If I don't do it, somebody else will. I don't do it, somebody else will. And that be the thing, bro. Supply and demand. Supply and demand. If you lacking, bro, somebody will pick that up. Man and women. So people be talking about what they ain't gonna do for their spouse. Just remember, if you don't do it for your spouse, somebody else will. So you better figure out a way to get it done to keep them. Figure out a way to get it done. My bad, Chris. Damn, bro. And that little thing don't be. Let me make sure that setting is still on. Because usually when somebody pop up a StreamYard, but I noticed it ain't been doing that for like a month now. Usually when somebody pop up a StreamYard, it would make that little this authentication play sound when guess it's on. It's just not popping up. Damn, I done blocked a lot of people from the stream. Hmm. I only usually block people from the stream when they get racist and shit. Atmosphere, my guy. What it do with the business is, man. What it do with the business is. Yeah, just talking about marriage, man. I've been hearing people talk crazy lately. I'm just trying to get perspectives here. Have a conversation going. Man, what y'all think about that EBT getting cut off? What y'all think about that, bro? I'll be honest with you. I think it's fucked up. I would agree with this. There's a lot of people who got it that don't deserve it. Right? You don't but there's a lot of people who not about to have it who do need it. So I mean, and y'all ass sending $40 billion over to Argentina, but people in it, man, that shit crazy, bro. All them people who don't want to get reparations, all them, all them people that they don't want to give black people reparations, but you want to give Argentina 40 billion. Make that shit make sense, man. You okay with that? Or you ain't okay with it? You just got to take it because it was done. Mhm. We can send $40 billion over to another country, but We can't even vote if we should help the people in this country. Taking away SNAP program. Like I said, I agree. There's people who probably only lazy ass people taking advantage of the shit. Yeah. But what about the people who do need the shit? What about those people? There's some people who working who still don't meet the basic standards of fucking low income. And that's how they eat, bro. And they working. Well, they need to get better jobs to go to school. You know how hard it is to go to school, bro? They need to go get a trade. It's easy to say, but you got to work and do this. There other people did it, but everybody can do. You know. What about those people? You know, there's some disabled people, some elderly people. They get a certain amount a month. Now they got to allocate some of that towards food, and they barely making it. Bro. That shit was helping people too. I mean, I understand. If anything, reform the shit. If anything, reform it. Just don't take the shit away. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. And people don't think about that shit, man. I know it's hard out here, bro. 'Cause I know it's hard out here, man. I be hustling, bro. I know it'd be hard, bro. I be hustling, man. But my family got everything that we need. We blessed though, but everybody ain't in that position. I know some people. There's some people in my neighborhood. A little food pantry down the street. It's across the street from the spot I go get my medication. Got my medical ID. So the spot I get my medication from is a food pantry, and I seen like two of my neighbors over there. Like, damn, bro, shit, they getting that free food. Find some type of way to get. But shit, them tariffs, bro, everything went up. Everything went up. The only thing ain't go up is how much money motherfucker make. That shit ain't go up. Motherfucker be getting 3% raises and shit. Like, what the fuck? You'll give me 4 extra pennies on my check, and that shit don't balance out. Um, that shit don't balance out, man. That shit do not balance out. That shit help, bro. Where you can allocate money to. And what about living, bro? Like if you just living tech to tech, man, working just to pay bills, you ain't living a quality life, man. And I mean, that's what I'm saying. Now you got to allocate money towards food stamps and shit, bro. That should affect not only the people who don't deserve it, it affect a lot of the people who do. A lot of people, bro. I mean, us as Americans, man, I don't mind paying for my own, tipping in. You know what I'm saying? Take the shit off my taxes, bro. As long as it's helping my fellow Americans, don't be sending no money to all these other fucking countries, bro. That shit I don't like. That's that shit I don't like. Yeah, it don't affect me directly, atmosphere. That shit don't affect me, but like I said, shit, I always root for the home team. So if you take some of my taxes and allocate it towards my people, I'm good with that, bro. A lot of people who's benefiting from that SNAP program, that made their life a little easier. You know what I'm saying? Now it's gonna be a little harder. That shit is wild, bro. That shit is fucking wild. They don't, bro. They don't, bro. They don't give a fuck, bro. They don't give a fuck about their people, bro. Man, shout out to Michigan though, bro. Like motherfuckers, these farmers and shit, like local farmers, they start putting more into the food pantries. They open like 5 or 6 new food pantries. And shout out to them. And I know there's a lot of community gardens in the city now. They've been started that, but just us, bro. We gotta take care of ourselves, man. The people we put in power to do it, they be looking out for them. Like I seen some shit where um we about to start buying more beef and shit. Was it from Argentina, some shit like that? And the cattle ranchers here, like, hold on, bro, what about us? It's like I'm looking like, bro, you trying to destabilize this bitch, bro? like, like, I don't know, bro. There's this way shit moving, bro. It's looking like, yeah, you trying to stabilize your own fucking country. And people still be making this bullshit ass excuses for that shit, bro. Instead of just looking at what's happening. They just took after school programs away. All this shit just to get these motherfuckers 40 million. That shit wild to me, bro. That shit is fucking wild. But shit, we always did that shit. Shit, they was selling drugs in the hood, fucking up their own country, fucking up their own countrymen just to make some money and send it to somebody else to fight a war, bro. That's the history. So what you expect? This ain't nothing new. They fuck their own self up for a couple dollars. We the people, we expendable, bro. We expendable. Mhm. What Michael Jackson say? All I want to say is that they don't really care about us. Michael's telling y'all, bro. Mike was telling y'all so much shit. They start saying he playing with kids and shit. Coming up, most unscrupulous shit you can say about human beings. It's probably one of the worst jackets you could put on somebody because he was telling y'all the truth. They tried to eat that man. Well, they got him at the end. Oh, let me go check on my brother. Yeah, my bad, but yeah, she gonna be a problem. Man. My daughter is gonna be a damn problem. They're already a problem. They're already a problem. But yeah, man, it's just unfortunate that we in this position. Like I said, it's been a lot of people taking advantage of the program for a very long time. But I think it's better ways to go about it, like a reform. And then that's just a part of life, right? Anytime you create something good or beneficial to people, somebody will find loopholes in it. But I don't mean the program ain't good and people shouldn't benefit from it. You know, we always go to that extreme, looking at the bad and judging the situation just solely on the bad aspects and not really looking at how it benefit other people. It's some hard working people, man, that benefit from the program. People like they're trying to do it, trying to do using it the right way. You know, some people they probably just need it for a season, you know, to get through some hardship, right? And that helps them. And then, they get off of it. But we do that a lot, man. We penalize the people who doing things the right way because you got people doing things the wrong way. Yeah, don't cry for me, Argentina. Yeah, that shit crazy, bro. That shit is fucking crazy. Take from your people to give to their people. You know what we could have did with $40 billion in America, bro? You know, our infrastructure need to be built back up. These roads, these bridges. That would have put Americans back to work. When you say fuck that, you want to shut the government down. What about all those little employees? You know, little government employees, bro. What about them? Yeah, shit is wild, bro. They switch it up quickly. Yeah, bro. That's how everything go. Once that shit start affecting they top line, not just the bottom line. That's how at first it was a war on drugs, right? Now it's an epidemic. Oh, that shit funny, bro. It was a war on drugs when it was in the hood. That shit got to the suburbs, and now it's an epidemic. Same thing, man. Same goddamn thing, bro. Same thing, bro. A war on drugs, but when it reached some suburbs, it became an epidemic. You have a crime problem in the hood, you start getting consistent violence in the suburbs. Everybody got mental illness and shit. That's how it be, bro. bro. I was telling my wife that my wife Middle Eastern. She's like, oh my god, this. I'm like, bruh, this shit. But look, we've been going through this shit for the last 100 years, man. We've been trying to tell y'all this shit, but that's how it worked, bro. Everybody got to get a turn, bro. Everybody get a turn, man. When it was our turn, we was telling y'all about the shit. Well, nobody want to listen. But now the shit hit you. Now you like, oh shit, like, yeah, that's what we was saying. That's what I told her. Like, my wife all paranoid, 'cause she Middle Eastern. And she talk about being profiled, because of ICE. And I'm looking like, bruh, you straight, man. You straight. Well, you don't know, I said, bruh, I do know, cause shit, I've been profiled my whole damn life. I'm telling you how I move. Don't take your ass to no protest. You don't be saying no crazy shit. You be all right. You'll be all right. Well, that's how it be, bro. We tried to told y'all. Wasn't nobody listening. That's what I was telling people too. Like, man, y'all think Donald Trump racist. You can say he racist, but it ain't got nothing to do with color. It's all about the money, bro. I don't give a fuck about y'all poor white people. Don't care about your poor. If you black and you got money, it'd be your best friend, bro. I don't know if you want to call that racist. You're racist against poor people. That's what it is. You like people with money. They don't care about your poor black. They don't care about your poor white. Poor Mexican, poor Asian. They don't care about none of y'all poor people. When you get to a certain level of power or influence or wealth, it don't be about race. It be about class, bro. That's what I be trying to tell people. Yeah, it only really be the poor people complaining about race and shit. Race matters to poor people. When you become wealthy or have status or have influence, it don't be about race no more. It be about class. Yeah, bro. Bro, I'm telling you, man. I ain't rich, bro. I've been around a lot of rich people though. Bro, it do not be about race, bro. We're rich people. Even like check this out, atmosphere. Like I said, shit. If you ain't got nothing to offer rich people, they don't fuck with you, bro. They like to me for a reason. I had hookups and I knew people, I had connections and shit. So that's why they fucked with me. I was a resource to them, right? Shit, you a resource. As long as you useful, they be your best friend. As long as you ain't useful no more, you ain't nothing. That's when that's your value. Don't be about no race with rich people. They don't like poor white people. They call them trash. Yeah? Rich white people call poor white people trash. Bro, I'm telling you. Yeah, bro. They be some of the smartest dumb people you ever meet. Hmm. Yeah, you ain't got to be smart to be rich. Hey, especially the ones that come from that old money, bro. especially the ones come from the old money. Well, I used to make so much money off of them. No shit. All we knew now, if I knew then what I knew now, yeah, bro, I'd have been straight for life fucking with them motherfuckers. I used to blow so much money on stupid shit. I think the ones with the old money should be sued for raising rate. Yeah, bro. But yeah, people waking up, like you said, they finally said what we were saying. And sometimes it take them to go through it to understand it, right? Well, sometimes it take them to go through it to understand it. I was listening to this commentator today, and he was talking about how there's a lot of people who voted for Trump moving away from like the Republican or liberal or conservatives, what they call them conservatives, but they're not going to the other side, right? And I was like, shit, bro, I been did that. Like, y'all always hear me say different wings on the same bird. People finally starting to realize that shit. Like all these motherfuckers fucked up. Bro. All these motherfuckers fucked up. Bro. Ain't people just wearing different colors. Bro. Motherfuckers so far removed from an average person in this country, they don't even know they don't know how we live, bro. They don't live like us, man. They not live like us. They so far removed from that shit, bro. Y'all have to experience, and the ones that's not far removed, they be fighting like a motherfucker, bro. I ain't gonna lie. They be fighting like a motherfucker, and they get the most slut. Like Jasmine Crockett, they be talking so much shit about that lady, bro. They be talking so, and I don't even know her like that. I just listen to her speak, and I'm like, yeah, I know she been through some shit. Where she talk about shit, yeah, you been through some shit. You speaking from first person experience. They're like, oh my god, why is she? Nah, bro, she just being raw. Ain't nothing wrong with that shit. Y'all president do it, why can't she? Don't hold her to no standard that you ain't gonna hold the commander in chief to. Oh my god, somebody. Oh my god, she is gay. I'm like, bro, the president said, I will fuck you up. What the fuck is that? That's not gay. That's over the most. Man, Donald Trump, the most hooded president we ever had. Y'all can call some lady ghetto because she, man, fuck out of here. We motherfucker got multiple felonies, multiple baby mamas, and say whatever the fuck he want to say. If anything, he should be held to the highest standard. But motherfuckers applaud that. Oh, he's real. He don't bite his tongue. But you want everybody else who ain't him to bite their fucking tongue. Fuck out of here, man. He didn't set the bar. Yeah, Trump set a bar. Yeah, I'm serious, man. He set that motherfucker low, but he said it. The bar might be low, but it's set. Shit. If anybody else do it, they wrong. Hell no, man. Yeah, Trump was the first ghetto president, bro. I'd debate anybody on that. Motherfucker don't be using proper grammar, nothing. Right? Obama used to speak, you'd be like, God damn, this motherfucker speak so eloquently. Trump speak, you'd be like, man, I don't know what the fuck you just said, but that's our president. Fuck it. We got a chair. Gonna be huge. It's gonna be great. Gonna be awesome. In fact, it's the biggest that the biggest ever was biggest. Like, what the fuck did you even say, bro? What the fuck said? Hold on, bro. This motherfucker said, talk to the president of Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic. Like, hold on, bro. Ain't you the motherfucking president? Like, what the fuck is we saying? Like, nah, bro. When I heard them say that, bro, I had to go find it. When I heard him say that, I'm like, oh, this man's tripping, bro. This motherfucker, like, people say some crazy shit, but yeah, damn, man. Who the fuck was you talking to? He said, what the fucking said? Like, who was you talking to, bro? Was you even talking to anybody? Lisa J, what to do with the business here? So, but, but I'm like, hold on, bro. Who the fuck was you talking to, bro? And they told you that he was the president of the Dominican Republic and Puerto Rico. They told you that? All right. All right, but I know Sleepy Joe done said some crazy shit. It just hit different when DT said when DT say crazy shit, bro. Cause you know Sleepy Joe, man, we already knew he was, you know, he wasn't always there. He wasn't there when he was vice president. He wasn't there. He'd say some shit. I ain't never liked him anyway. But when Donald said it, bro, it'd be like, you heading in that route, bro. You heading in that Sleepy Joe route, bro. I don't know. Look, man, y'all Americans, bro. Look, man, I love y'all because we born in the same country. But why y'all keep electing these old ass motherfuckers, bro? Motherfuckers old as hell. Like the country, like, bro, we need new, innovative motherfuckers, right? Y'all keep giving the country over to these old ass motherfuckers, bro. And they be doing this crazy shit, and then y'all be looking crazy as hell. Like, what you expect, bro? This motherfucker got dementia. Motherfucker probably think they're still in the 60s and 70s and shit. Like, man, give some of these young ass people, bro, who vibrant, who be doing TikToks and shit. I want my president to be on TikTok. I'm just playing. No, don't put the president on TikTok. That was a joke. The president doing TikTok videos. Well, shit, the president be on Twitter and shit. That motherfucker tweeting his ass off, bro. You're like, God damn, bro. Get your ass off of shit. Bro, I follow Donald Trump. I don't know if it's his team. I don't know, but Instagram, man, I'm motherfucker posting like 8, 9 times on Instagram. I'm like, I don't even post on Instagram like that. Like, God damn, bro. You don't even need no five. Just follow them on IG. You don't need no five and shit. Just follow them on social media. Motherfucker be telling every fucking thing. Like, God damn, bro. Be incognito. Bro, we need a president from the hood, bro. That's what we need. Our next president need to come from the hood, bro. They know how to move in silence. These motherfuckers, bro. No, no, no. These motherfuckers talk too much. You don't need no spies. They be snitching on themselves. Yeah, well, yeah, bro. Man, Biden ain't know what the hell, bro. They ain't know what the hell was going on. After the, I don't even think he knew he was president. I don't even think he knew he was president, bro. That shit crazy as hell, man. Y'all keep voting for these old ass people, bro. Y'all might as well let my boy get it. Y'all might as well let Bernie Sanders get it, bro. Bernie would have did a better job than both of them. He's a communist, man. Chill out, bro. Bernie cool as hell, bro. Bernie cool as hell, man. Y'all chill out. Y'all just let Bernie run this shit, bro. I bet you when nobody fuck with him, Bernie Sanders look like he'd cuss Putin out, bro. Bernie Sanders look like he don't take shit from nobody, bro. That little motherfucker, bro. Bernie Sanders ain't taking shit from nobody, bro. I need somebody like that. I don't care who y'all put in there, honestly. It's gonna be a shit show regardless, bro. That's a hard ass job. I wouldn't want that shit. You couldn't make me president. Y'all wouldn't see my ass until it was re-election. Y'all wouldn't see me. I'm straight, bro. Mm-mm. There'll be too much shit going on in the world for me. Nah, I'm straight. Everybody be wanting that job. That shit turned Obama ass went gray as hell. Like, god damn, bro, you done aged. Your 8 years look like 16, bro. Like, god damn, I know Obama was happy. As soon as that motherfucker, he did his 8 years, that motherfucker left and went and smoked some cigarettes and got on the jet ski like, shit, I'm chilling, bro. That shit was wild, bro. Obama was like, man, fuck. Then he came back looking all stressed and shit because people needed help and shit. If I was Obama, I wouldn't have came back and helped nobody. I'd have been like, I did my time, bro. Y'all got me fucked up, bro. Y'all crazy ass motherfuckers. I ain't fucking with y'all no more. I'm gonna just chill with my detail. I'm gonna drive these jet skis, do some skydiving. Obama went crazy when motherfuckers was doing everything. Motherfuckers probably snorkeling with sharks and shit. Like shit, I became president. I was president for 8 years. Might as well swim with sharks. Been doing it the whole 8 years. They probably would have been safer. That's it. Let me get my ass off here, bro. I'm just talking shit, and I'm gonna say something to get me in trouble. I know I am. Y'all leave. I don't know why y'all be leaving me up on the panel by myself, bro. Y'all know I be talking crazy as hell after a while. I be all straight for a minute, and then I just start speaking my mind. I don't think y'all want to go into that, bro. That shit murky, bro. I need to talking. That shit get murky, man. But man, I appreciate y'all for rocking out, man. Y'all know what I always say: care about how you feel. These conversations build nations. And if I say anything that resonated with you, man, hit that share button. Tell somebody, help me spread the word. And I'm gonna take a little hiatus. I'm gonna work on some content. I'm gonna take my time with it. So I'm gonna do it live tomorrow, but after that, I'm probably be off for like a week or two. But I appreciate y'all, man, rocking out with me, man. Appreciate y'all. Y'all probably catch me. I'm gonna start trying to hit other people's panels. I don't know. I can't talk to everybody, bro. I can't talk. I be trying to, but I can't do it, bro. It'd be hard. It'd be hard for me to have, it got to be the right combo. But yeah, man, I'll check y'all, man. That's all I got, bro.
And do it for the 9.
What up, Nine?
Acknowledge me!